Welcome to our next lesson. So in our next lesson we have angles of isosceles triangle. This is a type of triangle. So by the end of this lesson you'll be able to identify types of triangle, and you'll be able to calculate the sum of angles in isosceles triangle. So here we have some points that you need to know before we go into details. So we have types of triangle. The first one we have isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, our base angles are equal. The second one we have equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is also a type of triangle in which all angles are equal. All angles are equal. And the third one we have scalene triangle. In scalene triangle, all angles are different. That means wherever you see a triangle with different angles, just know that that triangle is a scalene triangle. So the fourth point, or the fourth type of triangle, is right angled triangle, in which one angle is 90 degrees. So that is a right angled triangle. Now, angles of isosceles triangle. Let us see some properties of isosceles triangle. So let us look at the diagram. So the first point, we are saying that it has two sides of equal length. Have you seen those two sides with slashes? It means that those sides are the same, and then the two angles opposite the equal length are equal. So down there we have two angles. So those angles are equal. Why? Because those two sides of this isosceles triangle are equal. So equal angles are always acute. Let us have a look at those two angles. We can see that those angles are less than 90 degrees. So we call them acute angles. Now, how can we calculate angles of isosceles triangle? That is the question we need to answer. Now, for us to calculate angles of the isosceles triangle, let us look at this example. So the question says the triangle is isosceles. Calculate the size of each of the base angles. So in this triangle, we have been given one triangle which is 40 degrees and two unknown angles which are x and y. So here is our work to find the size of these two unknown angles, angle x and angle y. And then here we have two sides that are equal. So if these two sides are equal, it means that the base angles are also equal. So that is the concept that we need to keep as we are going to calculate the angles of the size of angles of these unknown angles. Now here we have a solution. So angle x and y plus 40 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So the next step, you are going to write x plus y is equal to 180 minus 40 degrees. Here we have moved 40 degrees from left hand side to right hand side. So when a positive number jumps the equal sign, it becomes negative. It means that here we are going to subtract 40 degrees from 180 degrees. So the next step, we have x plus y is equal to 140 degrees. Why? Because we have subtracted 40 degrees from 180 degrees. So the answer is 140 degrees. But x is equal to y. Why? Base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. So the angle x is equal to angle y. So here we have 140 degrees. So this 140 degrees is the angle of two angles. Okay, is the size of angle of two angles. So for us to find the size of each angle, we are going to divide 140 by 2. So we are saying that the values of x and y can be found by dividing 140 degrees by 2. So the answer is 70. So therefore, the angle x is 70 and also the angle y is 70. Example 2. Example 2 says, work out the size of each of the unknown angles in the following diagram. So here we have also been given the isosceles triangle, but this one is different from the first one because one side is extended and we have an exterior angle which is 72 degrees. But if you can check inside the triangle, we don't have any angle which has been given. So for us to find the angles in this triangle, we are going to use the given exterior angle, which is 72 degrees, to find the size of angles in this triangle. So let us go to solution. So 72 degrees plus f. Have you seen where there is 72 degrees and f? If we add these angles, the answer will be 180 degrees. Why? Because angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So 72 degrees plus f is equal to 180 degrees angles on a straight line. Therefore, we are going to move 72 degrees to the right hand side. So we are going to have 180 degrees minus 72 degrees. The answer is 180 degrees, which is the value of angle F. Now we know the size of angle F. So this one will help us to find the angle of H and G. Okay. Now we are going to say 180 degrees plus H plus G is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So angle H plus G is equal to 180 degrees minus 180 degrees. So if we subtract 180 degrees from 180 degrees, the answer is 72 degrees. So this size is for two angles, angle H and G. But H or angle H is equal to angle G. Why? Base angles of isosceles triangle are equal. Therefore, for us to find the size of each angle, we are going to divide 72 degrees by 2. So which is 36 degrees. So the angle H is equal to 36 degrees and angle G is equal to 36 degrees. That's it. So whenever you see a diagram like this, and when you have been given an exterior angle, so just use the given angle to find the angles inside the triangle by applying what you learned uh, during the previous lessons. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson. Thank you very much.